Hello YouTube! About time I did a video again, ain't it? So like as normal, I'm sat in front of Mr. and Mrs. Wolfie. But today, I'm not going to do all that rubbish about doing the special intros and that. We're just going to we're going to waffle and talk about these Dovies. I'm going to do an update on the red Dovii pairing attempt. So this is Mr. Wolfie, 20-inch blue. The blue's what the regular Dovies, not regular, the normal Dovies what I'm trying to pair up are offsprings from him. And I'm trying to pair them up with red morph ones from Cichlids of Americas. So these are, he's got spawn in there at the moment. I wish the female would come out and let you have a look. There she came. She popped her head out. Come on, Mrs. Wolf. There she is, love. Look at her. A spawning tube's down. They've been at it again. So, what I've got to stress, though, I've got to stress this. You have not got to be, look at his knuckle lump. You have not got to be an experienced fish keeper to breed Parachromus species. Once you got a compatible pair, they breed like convicts. But what I'm trying to do is to get the normal, regular blue Dovii from Mr. Wolfie there, is to breed with the red ones. I'll show you the red ones what I've already paired, and then I'll show you the red ones what I'm hoping to cross with the blues. Anyway, you're waffling onwards. Or should we give some tucker? Should we give some tucker before we move on? This tank's going to be full of fry in next to no time. I'll tell you now. Right, I'm going to give him a large piece of cod. Look at him. He ain't daft, is he? He knows where it's coming in. But I've got to be careful. If my regulars will know, I've nearly lost my finger ends at this once. But I think he's a lot tamer now than what he used to be. Let's see if I can get this in. Illuminate now. I'll put it. There he goes. Nice and gently. Mr. Wolfie. A nice piece of cod. I'm trying to cut back on the seafood. The prawns and mussels. He's still looking up. It's got a rare noggin on him, hasn't he? Don't you think he's got a rare noggin? Right, here we go, another bit of cod. I'm doing the cod a lot more now because like I said before, the Theramine's the vitamin B1 deficiency. So he's got another bit of cod down them. A nice big chunk of protein. Well, hopefully it's healthy for him. Anyway, I'll move on and I'll show me jaguars. Like an example, how easy these fish pair up and breed. But he don't want me to go, does he? Look at him. He don't want me to go. He wants some more tucker. I'll show you the jaguar, the breed. If you've got a large enough aquarium and provide, provide a large enough aquarium and get a compatible pair, they'll just have fry every 6 to 8 weeks. No problem. Anyway, I'm going to give him one more bit. He will not move. One more bit, and then I've got to move on. Well, I'm not getting good footage of him, am I? He don't look good from looking up from below. Anyway, I'll just chuck this last bit in. There he goes. Oh, the females actually come out for some. But it's difficult to film video shots and feed your fish at the same time. Anyway, we better get on with this video and shut up waffling woods. I want to show you how easy a Parachromis breed, and we'll show you the red Dovii breeding project. Right, like I said, this is the grow out tank. What was, I had 6 juveniles in here, and then these 2 seem to have paired off nicely. The male's just got in that pot now, like he's showing off and that. God knows where the female's gone, but we don't need them hiding, do we? We need some video footage of them. So I had 6, and these are paired off, and then the remaining ones, she's in there as well. The remaining ones are out in my little fish room, which I'm trying to... I can see some colours on in there. But I've got to say, this aquarium does not do these justice whatsoever. Absolutely garbage quality filming and the coloration. Anyway, these have paired off and showing lots of spawning activities. There's the male. It looks white on this video, but it's nearly... the orange and red's creeping up his body. I think it's going to be like 90% orange when he's an adult. But anyway, let's chuck some food in for these and shut up waffling. Yeah, once they start breeding, they'll breed like bloody convicts. I won't be able to stop them. But I don't want to be crap. We need some... let's chuck the food in. There's the male. And the female's come in. Yeah, we don't want to breed rubbish. That male is coming on absolutely beautiful. And I keep repeating myself. I'm quite disappointed with the female. She's all white. Anyway, I've got the ones outside. What I'm going to show you. I'm going to mix the gene pool. Once they get going, there'll be no stopping them. They'll be breeding like rabbits. But that male's already getting a knuckle lump. It's getting blues. It's getting blues and reds in his fins. So I reckon it's going to be a cracker. So it's not rocket science how to breed a Dovii. It's a piece of cake. The hardest part is not... Basically, you need a big tank. If you've got a big tank, they'll breed. And you need to have a little bit of savvy about you just to pair a male and a female. So I've got other little ones coming on. Let's get on it and show you what's going on. God, I hope this isn't getting too boring. I'll waffle on, don't I? And this fish looks absolute rubbish on the video, but he's absolute stunner. He's a stunner, but it's my lighting. I think it must be my lighting. Yeah, so once you get these Parachromis paired up, and you've got a reasonable space and an aquarium big enough, there's no stopping them. Look at all them fry. Look at that male shaking his head. He's not. He don't like me being sat here, does he? He's thinking, why don't you just get out of here? I'm not going to put my hand in there anyway. The female, she's probably... well, look at it. Her tummy's concave now because she's just laid all this spawn. They don't feed. When at this stage, they will not feed. They're more interested in looking after the fry, especially the male. If you put your hand in there, he'll bite your fingers. Anyway, like I say, you ain't got to be an experienced fish keeper to breed Parachromis species, jaguars and Dovies and red tiger motos and all them things. The hardest part is having getting a compatible pair and having an aquarium large enough. compatible pair, you just grab a group out, and then the tank large enough, it's just down to your wallet if you got a tank, if you can afford to buy one. Anyway, shut up waffling, Woods, and let's get on with it. Right, we'll attempt to do an update on this grow out tank. This is where I've tried to mix up the blue regular Dovies. Regular. That's American, isn't it? Regular. Normal. The normal. When I try to mix up the normal Dovies with the red morph. So, like in here we have 4 red morph Dovies. There's one in there, look. And we have, I think we've got 5 of the regular Dovii. Regular! I said it again, haven't I? I've been watching too many American YouTube channels. The normal colour. Normal. But I'm going to try to get some footage of these. But they're all hiding at the moment. I've got 2 dominant males developed. I've got the normal colour, and I've got a white Dovii, 2 dominant males. And at the moment, look at that one flaring up at me. That's not the one I'm talking about, but there's a little that one's I don't know what that one is, a male or a female. Probably it's a subdominant. It's a subdominant one, whatever it is. So we need to get some footage of them. So I'm going to have to like put you on pause and wait till they come out. So I've got a dominant red morph and a dominant normal morph. So it's a battle who's going to win to get me best female, which is in there. I'm going to put food in, see if I can coax them out. Right, this is going to be easier said than done, but that is the regular coloured male. You can see how it's coloured up in comparison. He's showing his proper coloration now in comparison to the sub like subdominant fish. I don't know if that's a male or a female, but there's no ifs, buts and maybes. That is well, obviously it's a regular coloured Dovii, but it's a male. So where's the that's the other male. I know it's the other male, but I need him to come out so I can get him on the film. I'll put this on pause again and we'll get some footage. Yeah, I had people asking me how this is a 180 and it's got nine grow out Dovii in it, and people could ask me, how can you keep that tank clean with all this rocks in there? Well, to me, what's more important at this stage of time, these are only small fish, so they're not producing a lot of waste. What's more important at this stage in time is giving them plenty of hiding places and caves to hide in, so they can sort out the males from the females, and we'll get a nice compatible breeding pair. So I'll do massive water changes on a regular basis, but I can't, obviously, it's not rocket science, is it? I can't hoover the tank out, but there's that dominant male again. That is a dominant regular. That is, oh look, that's the other male. See if we can get a face off. That is the other male. Here we go, look. It's gone. I can't get it, can I? Yeah, I'm trying to get a shot of my best female. This, I put pellets in. They're all just darting about like bullets. That big white one there, that's the other male. I want to get some good footage of the female and the male. There's the I think that's the female under there. Anyway, This is getting a bit bloody boring, isn't it? I'm just waffling on about males and females. See, that's the dominant blue one. Or regular or normal. We need to get some shots of the others. Shut up waffling and put us on pause. Right, I'll try to use the food to coax them out again. Let's get some food in, see if they come out. The bloody female, the one I'm trying to look, the one that I'm trying to, there she goes, look, the one with all the red on her. That's the female I'm trying to capture. That dominant, the dominant blue normal morph Dovii. He's not shy, is he? But the dominant female, which is the one where all the males are after, she'll dart out and grab a piece and go back in. Well, I need to stay out. Anyway, like you haven't got to be an experienced fish keeper to breed these sorts of fish. Basically, it's like breeding convicts, but on a humongous scale. As long as you've got space, if you've got space, if you've got a big tank, loads of hiding places, just lob a load in and let nature take its course. It's going to happen. You haven't got to be an experienced fish keeper to breed a cunning fish like a Dovii. But I want that female. I want her on the video. I'm waffling too much. I'll put it on pause and we'll chuck some more food in later. I know that one's the male. Right, we'll do the food thing again, see if we can coax my best female out. She's actually boss of the tank. That regular male will take a wide berth of her when she comes out. Let's chuck some more in, see if we can catch them. They're all getting it. Was that her? Look, they're that fast. They're that fast. I ain't got none of it, have I? Bloody hell, ones, you're useless. There's a couple of little ones in there. They're probably subdominant. There could be subdominant. Anyway, shut up. Waffling on. I'm not gonna. I think we're gonna have to put this tank to bed for now. So they're gonna sort it. Let's get back a bit. Under 90 at 6 foot 6'2", not 9 juvenile Dovies in it. They'll sort themselves out. Like I say, it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. And these things, once you get them going, you'll never stop them breeding. All the parachromas, you'll never stop them breeding. But I really want the blue to pair with the red. But that's another story. I can't interfere what's going to happen, but that's what I want. So let's better time to wrap this up, innit? Waffled on too much. Right, it's time to wrap this video up now. I'm going back to the... it is showing off, isn't it? I'm going back to the Red Devil and female Dovii tank. I mean, she's still got them wigglers in there, and she's like defending them to blooming hell. She's absolutely stuck in that pipe, chasing him off. But I made the big decision. I'm not keeping any. But I cannot believe how many people are on the comments and say, keep them. I'll buy some off you. I'd love to see them. But like, it won't be good for the hobby, will it? But she's in there. And she's reluctant to come out and get food because she's more interested in her fry. Anyway, I shall not. I made the decision. I shall not be keeping them. So anyway, I'm more interested in breeding me proper red Dovies. So like, it's time to wrap this video up big time. Like, I've waffled on miles too much, haven't I? So until next time, happy fish keeping to you all. Stay safe, and I mean, can I say keep it pure? But I've got a flare on. Am I allowed to say keep it pure? I'm a hypocrite. But I'm not going to breed red devils and Dovies. So until the next video, happy fish keeping to you all. Until next time, ta-ra!